back with some Carl Pilkington reaction videos. I know it's been a little bit very busy with school, but you know what's crazy today? For whatever reason, it's October 20th, 2025 of filming this. The website that I use for my online school is down. So I literally can't do anything right now with school, which is a bit scary because it's the last week of my class. And apparently the website I use is Canvas, which is owned by Amazon or AWS. And AWS says there's no timetable for when Canvas is going to come back. So it's a very scary time period for me, but I'm sure the IT people over there will get it done. Will get it done for me. I need it for my grade. Hopefully my school understands and can extend deadlines if need be, but because of that, let's turn one misfortune into something good. I thought we would take the time today to react to some Carl Pilkington. This is the final episode of season 1. Season 1, episode 13, Freaks. I'm going to keep the intro pretty short. We all know what's going on here. If you are new to this channel, feel free to subscribe, bottom right-hand corner. The main content you are going to see on this channel is going to be reaction videos like this, maybe some sports like soccer, hockey related content. I do have a health and wellness podcast called the Moksha Mindset if you're interested in that. I'm going to be putting a lot of time and attention onto that project versus this channel. So if you want to subscribe to that channel, I'll link it in the video description for you. Also, don't forget, sponsored by Barvita. You can use code GRANT15, GRANT15 at checkout, and you can get as many bars as you want for 15% off. Thank you, Barvita. With that being said, thank you so much, first of all, for clicking on this video. You're a legend. You're an amazing human. Let's get on to the reaction. I'm ready for a good laugh. I don't know about you. The world's crazy. I'm ready for a good laugh. I miss the music. I miss that music.
For the past few years, Ricky Gervais, Stephen Merchant, and Carl Pilkington have been meeting regularly for a series of pointless conversations. This is one of them.
Testing. Is that all right? Hello and welcome to the Ricky Gervais Show with me, Ricky Gervais, Stephen Merchant. Hello. And the little round-headed buffoon that is Carl Pilkington.
All right.
All right.
Questions for Carl, just to sort of try and tap into his brain, see what's going on there.
Yep.
The questionnaire that is often featured at the end of the TV programme Inside the Actor's Studio. If heaven exists, what would you like to hear God say when you arrive at the pearly gates?
Is that how it works?
Oh.
No,
What do you mean? What's the question?
well, I don't know. Do you hear so many other things that you have to go through other gates? I can't imagine him being on the door, is what I'm saying. If he owns a place, what's he doing there? He could put anyone on it.
It's St. Peter, isn't it, who's normally minding the gates, famously.
Right, so it's him asking me.
OK, well, let's say it's St. Peter.
No. You go through the gate. Peter goes, oh, you're expected. He's got an appointment. We're going through to God. Go through a few doors. Go up top floor. Right, past the executive washroom, into his big office. Okay, that overlooks the universe.
Right.
So what?
So you've gone in to see God. It's an audience.
See, that makes more sense to me, Ricky's explanation. It would make sense that to have the main, I think of Jesus as the main boss of the world, right? And so the main boss of the world wouldn't just be at the front gate welcoming you. You probably would talk to a concierge or a front desk person, and then you'd have to have a meeting with God in his big office. That's how I envision it. Or maybe he's one of those nice CEOs that greets you at the gate. Maybe. We don't know. If someone does know, chuck it in the comment section if you're able to.
God, you've died, you've gone to heaven, and what would you like God to say to you at that point?
Probably just say, you've done well in that in your life. You never did anybody any harm. So, welcome to heaven. Any problems, give us a shout. here's a little layout of like a little map. It's kind of like.
I love this. This is a great answer.
like a hotel.
And my favourite one is you never did anywhere near the arm. That's great. That's a brilliant thing for God to say.
Yeah.
So hang on, he's giving you a little map.
So he's got a little map of the area.
Map,
It's
and
big.
he'll sort of say, this is where you go for this is where you go for that. I'd probably ask him about the ghost situation. I'd say, am I now a ghost then? Or is this just like another planet that I've come onto?
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know if he'd answer that. I don't know if he'd be sort of a bit...
Bit cagey.
Yeah, a little bit like, well, I don't want to panic you and stuff. I'd say, right, is it right that I can see past family and that? Because, to be honest, I'd probably prefer to stay away.
He doesn't even want to.
No, but because the thing is, if
that's
you've done
amazing.
I've done all that in this life, so it's about moving on to another life and meeting different people, isn't it?
Exactly.
Otherwise,
exactly.
what's the point? It's just
Yeah.
like the same all over again, but everywhere's white. I mean, I don't know if it is like
Do you
this.
think God would like this podcast?
Well, I suppose it just kills half an hour, doesn't it?
Well, yeah, but time's not a problem for him, is it?
Yeah, it is, because he lives for ages, so he needs loads of filler. I bet he's, doing stuff that is just like, I'm not really into this, but it's something to do, isn't it?
Sudoku and stuff.
Sudoku.
But I think there'll be just as many problems up there as there is here, because at least people are leaving here, whereas up there, that's the thing that I'd be worried about the most, actually, that it's really crowded.
Overpopulation.
Because it's years and years of dead people, isn't it? London does me head in. Up there, it's going to be well busy.
Oh, yeah. That's a good point. I've never thought of that. Like, when you think of heaven, like... Because I feel like a lot of people believe they're going to heaven, for the most part. And so, like, I wonder what the percentage of people from the world go up to heaven. Let's say it's, like, 70%. And of all the people that have lived on Earth since it's began and since humans have existed, that's a lot of people that are up there. So maybe wherever heaven is, the universe is, like, infinite. And so population control isn't a problem. But I wonder if heaven will reach a limit. I don't know. I think it's infinite. Let me know what you think. I think heaven's infinite. I don't think it'll ever run out of space.
What about teenagers? And do you feel that life was better in, say, the 1950s?
I don't know, I wasn't around. So
But you understand what it was like in those days. You've seen Happy Days.
I don't know, people always say, don't they? Old people always say, it's a better life in the 50s. And it's like, yeah, it was for them. Of course it was for them. They're old now. Being old isn't great, is it? So you're just happy with your lot. I suppose I was happiest in about 1984.
Quite a specific year.
Why?
Yeah.
Why was that?
It's just I was free and happy. Do you know what I mean?
How old were you?
I don't know.
He's just counting on his fingers now.
12.
Right, okay.
And it was just good.
So the happiest days of your life were between the age of 12 and 13?
Yeah, it was good. I had the world ahead of me.
Little did you know your hair was going to fall out and you were going to whinge every minute of the day.
I had my bike. I like messing about my bike. You had your mates. I had a pet magpie.
So you were probably the teenager that you eventually hate?
Probably.
Were you a good lad, law-abiding?
I wasn't bad. I just sort of, just potted about. I mean, when people talk about what was on the telly back then, I don't have that much memory of it because I was always out. I was always playing out.
What were you doing when you were out?
Just playing about, just like on a bike or...
Being a kid.
Just riding in a circle endlessly
Tell
through
ya,
blizzards,
I loved it.
rain, sleet,
Loved it.
hail.
I never seemed to be in. I was always... When everyone always goes, where were you when Band-Aid was happening? I was always out on my bike. And everything was
Like
like...
you and McGregor?
A memory's always sort of like coming in for some orange and looking at the telly and seeing Princess Diana's getting married, and my mum says, have you seen this? And I'm going, oh, I'm going out on my bike. I was always doing that. The only time I was in my house...
This is why you don't know anything, because you never stopped.
Yeah, but this is what being a kid's about.
But
That's
all
what I
the
mean, being
information
free.
you have, Carl, is as though you've gleaned it as you raced by on a bike. It's almost like, every piece of information you have.
Your hair blowing in the wind.
He was...
Carl, your hair will blow out one day. Oh, don't talk stupid, ma'am.
Carl was the kid in the neighborhood that just got on his bike and biked in a circle in the cul-de-sac. That's all he did. He's like, what's up, Mom? What are you watching on the telly? Oh, Prince Diana? Okay, I'll be on my bike riding in a circle.
It was easy. So, yeah, 12 to 13 was good.
But you see...
And it was all downhill from then, was it?
13, you're a teenager then, aren't you? Life got tough.
Yeah.
Oh,
How
did
it?
it?
Tough?
Just straight away when I was 13, my mum was like, oh, it's your 13th birthday, you're a teenager now.
Right.
And she gave us a quid to go and get a cake to celebrate it. Went to the supermarket, got a cake, and I just thought, I don't like the look of this. Don't like the look of the way the future is here.
Yeah.
On his 13th birthday.
Well, you were buying a cake. What did you see at the supermarket?
It was kind of like, I don't know, I suddenly felt grown up. I didn't like it.
But I think
Yeah.
you were always about 58, really, with your outlook.
Well, yeah, my mum always said I was old. She said I was an old baby. She said I could frown before I could walk. So they always had a bit of a worry look on my face. Didn't say much, just always listened. My eyes moved about more than I did. Just sat there looking around, looking stressed.
My eyes moved about more than I did. Oh dear, couldn't walk. Well, I can't walk, but I'll try and get a bit of movement in my face. It's a workout, a baby workout. Oh, babies, well, if you can't walk, what about your face? Let your face do the walking.
It sounds like that horror film. It sounds like Pilkington's Baby.
Yeah.
Just you lying there in your cot.
I didn't like all the stuff that's set up for you. Like, my mum tried to send me to like a nursery. I said, no, I'm not having this.
Just like that.
I said,
Not having this.
when I'm older and I've got to go, I'll go, but let's leave out this bit. And she said, all right.
Exactly.
I love that he could reason with her. I love him. He's 3 years old with a pipe. She's going, you're going to nursery. She goes, I think not, Mum.
I mean, kids don't play.
No, yeah, I was the same way. Like, I've always been told, like, I'm an old soul my entire life. And, like, my mom, she always put me in, like, before school and, like, after school, like, programs. If you had those at your school, ours was called home base. And I didn't mind it. I just found all the other kids super annoying. Like, everyone else was so immature, would always, like, pick on you for the dumbest shit. And it was just so annoying. Basically the entire time you're just fending off idiots for the most part. I definitely have some good memories. Like, you'd play like kickball, or you'd play like football, or sometimes you go to the gym, play dodgeball when that was still a thing. I'm not sure if that's still a thing now. Probably too dangerous. But yeah, fond memories of being a kid. I wouldn't say it's the best years of my life. I think, I don't want to sound corny, but I'm definitely happy with like who I am as a person now, and kind of just staying present and taking it day by day. Like, I'm very happy and grateful, of course. But I mean, looking back, being a kid, like 13, 14 was pretty good. I'd say like my favorite time to be a kid was probably like 5th grade. So I was like 9 or 10. Those were the days when, like, I don't know. It was like before like everyone got into cliques, and before, like, you know, the whole like dating was ever a thing, right? Because you're like 9 and 10. I think it was after like the cooties phase. So, like, everyone was just friends with everyone. At least for me, like, I was friends with everyone in my grade, guy or girl. And it was just easy going. Don't have to worry about a thing really in life. Everything's taken care of. Come home, play some video games, played hockey after school, played some baseball in the summer with some friends, sleepovers. It was the days. Those were the days. But yeah, let me know any fond memories of being a little kid. Let me know your favorite memory.
Out, do they? Kids, you know, parents are scared to let the kids play out, and that's why the streets are dangerous now, because no one's playing out on the streets. Whereas when I was a kid,
true.
everyone was out on the streets. The streets were safer because there was more people knocking about.
Right.
Let the kids play out.
It must be like a constant, like a Larry painting, his front garden, do you know what I mean? Just loads of people just
There was
walking
never
around.
any problems. I was sort of taken away by some fella.
What? Hang on a minute.
No, I was playing about in the garden.
Yeah,
But my dad's mate, Tony,
yeah.
he did tiling with him. He drove past, and he saw me looking a bit fed up, so he just leant over, picked me up, took me to the pub. Now, the thing is, there wasn't panic. People weren't going, oh, God, where's Carl gone?
He's out.
Just
How old were you?
He's just out at the pub.
He's 4 years old, yeah. Well, he's only having a...
He's down the pub with Tony, probably playing darts.
I was about 3 or 4.
Sorry, so some bloke drives by who happens to be a friend of your dad's, thinks that baby looks grumpy.
Yeah.
I'm taking him down to
But
the pub.
that's what it was
Tony,
like.
you bringing a baby to the pub? Yeah, I might do. Yeah, we'll bring in ours. All right, see you later, mate.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Whereas now they go, the baby's gone. There's a big full-on panic going
Yeah,
on.
but I think it says more about your parents that they didn't do that. They looked over the back car a year ago. Some bloke's driving off in a
Carl.
van. They're just going, oh, well,
We rode down the pub.
they've done Princess Diana look lovely. This is absurd. So what happened when you got down the pub?
I just was there for a bit, and then
For a bit, just had a game of pool.
then my dad came in. It was like, oh, there you are.
I love that. Where's my baby? Going to try have a quick pint now.
Oh, there you are.
All right, mate.
So, yeah,
Having
I
a
think
game of
things were better
pool.
back then.
Oh my gosh.
Well, it's that time again.
I will say,
It's Carl's diary.
let me know if you grew up in the 80s. I can only reference movies, but it seemed like as a kid you just got to do whatever the hell you wanted to. Like, no supervision for the most part. You just got to go and roam around, be back by dinner time was kind of the thing. I sort of had the same rules, but whenever I went outside, there was always like one adult with us for the most part. But yeah, I feel like nowadays you don't see that. Kids don't play out in the streets like they used to. It's very like, I mean, sometimes you'll see it during the day, but especially like when it gets dark out, it's like everyone goes inside. Like there's no one outside at all. But yeah, I think a happy medium between the 80s and like maybe it was the 90s. If you grew up in the 90s, maybe it was kind of that happy medium between adult supervision and then you just got to roam out and be a kid. I definitely think we need more of that because I think just being out and being a kid like builds character. I think we have a lot of latchkey kids nowadays. I think just experience life, be free. It's the one time in your life where you get to kind of just do whatever you want, enjoy it, like kids be kids. But here we go. Is this the diary?
What's he written today?
Let's go. I missed
Told
this.
Suzanne that I had read that we will have spoken to aliens by the year 2025.
Oh,
Ricky once told me that if a lion could...
that's this year, and we have not. To my knowledge, we have not spoken to aliens yet. Maybe you guys have different theories in the comments, but I don't think we have.
spoken to aliens by the year 2025. Ricky once told me that if a lion could speak English, it still couldn't have a good chat with us because its life is different to ours. If that's true, we've got no chance with an alien. I'd be worried that an alien could read my mind. I had that problem once years ago when I worked in a studio making cassettes. Some mind-reading woman was having some cassettes made. She waited while I did them. She had a small dog. I knew she was trying to read my mind, so I just thought about the dog. I thought that would confuse her, because she wouldn't understand why I was thinking about her dog.
That's amazing.
Wow.
So, firstly, how did you know
Lot
she was a
to
mind-reading
unpack.
woman?
Everybody who came in having cassettes done, you'd find out about what the job is. So, you know, if it's a band or whatever, it might be a police station needing blank cassettes to interview people.
Yeah.
Wow.
And she had them to sort of use during a thing where they do mind reading and stuff. So
Right.
you get a
recording of the...
recording of it.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
And she was just there and she was staring at me like that, just looking over. And a dog was sort of looking worried, and they pick up vibes, don't they?
Right.
They do.
And why was...
Were they looking? I'm not being funny. Were they looking at the roundness of your head? Do you
They
think?
were just looking at me, and I was sort of panicking a bit. And the more that I was thinking she's reading my mind, I was thinking she knows
Dogs
that
pick
I
up
know
on
that she's
vibes.
reading my mind. So I just stopped thinking about her reading my mind, thought about the dog
What were you thinking about the dog?
running about on the beach.
He remembers what he was thinking.
No, just so she thought, oh, hang on a minute, it's not his mind, it's the dog's mind I'm picking up.
Oh, so you thought she'd go? Oh no, I'm
It's the
getting all
dog's-
tangled.
it's the dog's
I've got a
mind.
cross line here.
I met up with my mate Laurie.
Why am I picking up the dog? No, I'm more fascinated by like that was a job being a cassette person. Let me know if you still use cassettes. I personally don't. I had a boombox as a kid that could play cassettes, but it was broken, so never could play it.
I met up with my mate Laurie. He said he was in a pub at the weekend and saw a bloke whose hands were on the wrong arms.
No, what do you mean?
Well, he had his left hand on his right arm and the right hand on the left.
Nope.
arm. I don't think this would be a problem if he's been like that from an early age. When I was in Ripley's in LA, I saw a bloke whose head was on back to front.
That's more annoying, isn't it, than your hands?
Now then, would you walk?
Sure.
How would you walk? Would you be walking backwards, Carl, so that you could walk? So you're basically walking forwards.
I reckon I'd
or
walk
would-
sideways so nobody would sort of tell the difference. It just looked like,
Walk sideways.
Oh God, he solved it again. He's going through. Oh.
Got home and read my magazine. There was a story about a baby that was born.
I think the best way to do that, you'd have to walk where your eyes are. Or no, would you walk backwards? Because if your head's flipped the other way around, your brain, would that mean your brain would it be the other way around? Or because like you would still be controlling your right foot first to go forward. So like you couldn't see where you were walking then. If you would have to retrain your brain to walk backwards so you could walk facing the way your head is. Because if you just instinctively walked, you couldn't see where you were going. Well, I just tripped myself out there. That'd be crazy.
Oh, God! He solved it again!
Yeah, that would suck.
Got home and read my magazine. There was a story about a baby that was born that looked like a frog. What magazine's this?
That made the news. That was in a proper newspaper in the end.
It didn't really have a neck or top half of its head. It would look all right if it always wore a scarf and a hat. The world would be a more interesting place if there were loads of different types of humans like there are creatures. Then some people would be good at certain jobs. Spider people, ant people, builders, cockroach people, dustbin men.
Good idea, isn't it?
I mean,
Cockroach men, spider men, what are you talking about?
Look at some insects, right?
Yeah.
They don't have machinery, yet they're getting by, aren't they? They have their lives like we do. They get up, they wander about, they collect food, they tidy up, they fix stuff.
They got a
they
9
make
to
their own
5.
house. We can't do any of that. So what I'm saying is, why aren't we using them? Why are these cockroaches with all these powers and stuff
Powers?
going about?
It's all these
But
powers.
how could we use them? How
we
could
can't
we
use
harness
them.
them?
Just told you, dustbin men. Or whatever that
No,
was.
you said if they were also men, if they were cockroach men, we could use them.
You've left a big bit out, but when that 1-inch cockroach becomes a 6-foot bloke wearing a jacket.
It's just that we always use insects for like a bit of fun. You see flea circuses and all that, which is all very well, but I don't think it's getting the most out of them.
Woke up at 9:55
I'm
a.m.
speechless.
As soon as I woke up, I looked at Suzanne and she looked at me. I said, "Did I tell you about the immune system?" Suzanne started laughing. I said, "It's amazing." She said, "Not now."
Did I tell you about the immune system?
To actually zips up his eyes alive. Did I tell you about the immune system?
immune system.
Oh, shut up, Carl. Put the kettle on.
God! Oh,
Go back to bed, Carl. That's amazing. Did I tell you about the immune system? Oh, fuck off, Carl. Go back to bed.
Oh, let's give him a list. Top 5 something. What are you interested in? Are you interested in news, sport, TV, cars, movies, style?
I mean, I'm into weird stuff, but it seems a bit tight to stick them in a list.
What, like what?
Well, like, sort of freaky people and that. I've got that freak book. But I don't know if they'd be happy if I call one of them and said, good news, you're at number 1, because you've got 4 legs or whatever. I don't know. Do you know what I mean?
Okay, then this is the Carl Pilkington top 5 freaks
Nice.
in a number 5.
Probably something not too good at number 5, but it's still interesting. Lighthouse Man.
Who's that? What's
Lighthouse
What's
Man?
Lighthouse Man?
It's a fellow with a hole in his head. And what he does, rather than moan about it, sticks a candle in it.
Shut up. What are you talking about?
Sticks a candle
What are
in
you
it.
talking about? Where is the hole?
he didn't call himself Lighthouse Man, did he?
Well, I don't know. It's just what he got nicknamed because he had this hole. Doctors were like, "There's nothing we can do. Can't fill it." Thought, what can I do with it?
Stick
And
a
it was up the
candle.
days when there was no electric and that. You had to walk about with a candle. So hang on a minute.
I can have
Got
both
a
hands
little
for
candle
you.
holder here. Stuck a candle in it. He just got nicknamed the Lighthouse Man. So again, it's not that amazing, but I like the way he was sort of energy efficient.
So was it in his forehead?
No, on the very top of his head.
That's perfect. You don't want it in the forehead, Steve. You'd have to walk back with
That'd
your
be
neck
ridiculous.
So he was like a kind of human jack-o'-lantern.
He's a Lighthouse Man. What, Steve? What
Sorry, mate. Yeah, I
better
forgot
description
about
do you
that.
need than the Lighthouse Man?
So yeah, he's probably at number 5.
Wow. That's at number 5, Steve.
Number 4.
What about pig-faced woman of Manchester Square?
Again, you're getting what it says on the tin there, aren't you?
Right.
And it's just this woman who had a face like a pig. And the rumour was
Yeah.
that it wasn't a woman. Someone said it was a pet bear and they'd shaved it.
Oh my god.
That's what
Oh, God!
that's what
Was
I've
this
heard.
someone? Was this someone you saw? Or
No,
that you
no,
just read
this
about?
is going back.
This is years ago.
This is years and years ago.
Yeah.
When there was loads of like weird looking people. I mean, the fact that it's pig-faced woman of Manchester Square says that there might have been one in
Piccadilly Circus.
Yeah, one
So
Piccadilly
there's a lot more of them
Circus.
knocking about back then.
Let's assume that it was a woman, and the first one, the Lighthouse fellow, he's a human. Do you think people would object because of their disfigurement, deformity, a bit like being called freaks? Do you think?
Well, it gave him a purpose back then. See, if you were a freak years ago, it was work for you. You'd have these circus things.
Yeah.
Now, if you've got a funny head, you're on the dole.
Number 3.
What about Elephant Man?
Right.
Stick him at number 3.
He loves Elephant Man.
He's surely
He
the most
loves
famous
Elephant
freak
Man.
ever to have lived, isn't he?
He's the one who got me into it.
Yeah.
Right, yeah, sure.
Here's his
He's an
entry
entry-level
drug.
freak.
Yeah.
A gateway freak.
Everyone is aware of
The
him.
nose.
If the Elephant Man still existed, right, and you got the opportunity to meet him, and you walked in, a couple of questions. 1, what would your first reaction be? And 2, what would you say to him? What would your first question be?
How would I react? Well, I've sort of seen him enough now that it wouldn't shock me. So I don't even think I'd flinch.
Okay.
I mean, like I said, when I first saw you, that was a bit weird. But now, look, I can look at you, I don't double take. or anything.
Right.
What would I say to him, though? I'd probably say, where do you get that at to fit you? You always had that on. Where do you get that from?
Where'd you get that from?
That sort of flat cap that he's got.
Yeah, that one, didn't he? So, yeah, I'd have him. So he's at number 3.
Right. Elephant Man, number 3. I can't wait for 2 and
yeah.
1. Right, okay,
what's-
number
Well, I know
2.
what my number 1 is. It's just number 2 now. I don't know his name, but there's a fella knocking about. Well, I don't think he's around anymore. But he had like a normal body. Looking at him, you'd go, "What's up with him? He's not a freak." Takes his undies off. Got 2 knobs.
Oh my God.
Right.
Wow.
Man with 2 knobs.
Oh, wait, there's nowhere to start.
I
Do you
don't
think
know.
he uses them alternately, like have a wee out of this one, have a wee out of that one? Or does he just like spread the load
I was gonna Google that, but I can't Google that. That's
so he's
stupid.
weeing out of both?
I don't want to
think he
look if
knows.
I Google
What do you
I
mean
think it's
there's
sort of
no-
like a lucky dip. When he goes to a urinal,
Yeah.
he can have a little bet with himself. He's just like, I don't know what's going to happen here.
Or you
So
can
do you
2
reckon he holds them
streams.
both out?
Definitely.
So he takes his trousers down because I mean, you know,
Yeah, you can't use a Y front.
right?
It'd be,
Need more like a W front.
Yeah. So he pops his kecks down there.
I don't think it's that much of a problem. It's not like...
Wow. I don't know.
I'd prefer that than Elephant Man's head.
Well, of course you would.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
What if you had Elephant Man's knob?
Yeah, but he didn't work like that, did it? That's the thing. They said he had the body of an elephant, but that's the only thing that wasn't of an elephant standard. His knob was
His
normal.
knob.
Whereas with this fella, it's the other way around. Everything normal. Take the pants off. Oh, well, what's going on here?
But why would you ever take his pants off?
No, well, I wouldn't. I'm just saying if...
But why? I don't know why you'd be in a situation with this man with 2 knobs standing there with his pants on, and you go pop your pants off. You're not a doctor.
No, I say if I'm waiting in a cubicle, and he's there.
For what?
Sorry, you're
I'm
waiting in the
waiting to have
queue
a-
when
I'm
he
waiting
comes
to
in.
have a- I'm waiting to have a wee at a cubicle. He's
Oh, in the
taking 2
toilet.
urinals up.
Yeah.
Well, hang on, you don't need them both, do you? He goes, well, actually,
Oh, and
have a
then
look at this.
right.
He's got 2 knobs.
See, I didn't see him at 2 urinals. I saw him at 1, maybe them pointing inwards.
If you had that, say the first time that you met Suzanne, would you mention that straight up?
Would you say, right, before this goes any further, I've got something to show you?
Well, let's see. Tell me exactly what you would say.
You had
No,
normal
you
head
don't say
then,
it
didn't
right
you?
away. You don't say it right
I
away.
had the same head, yeah.
Yeah, but it had like hair coming out of it, didn't it? And sort
Yeah,
of like,
yeah, but she also had a smaller arse back then as well, so I think we've both been done.
Anyway, we need to get to number 1.
Yeah, number 1.
Okay,
Say that.
It's Pillow Man.
oh yeah.
Hello, man.
Hello,
Okay, now
man.
explain for those that don't know who he was.
He's a fella with no arms and legs, just a head
What?
and a little body. Nickname Pillow Man.
Well, why is he your favourite?
Just because he's amazing. Just the way he just got on with his life. He used to light a cig, just using his lips and his tongue and that.
Oh, I've seen
Not
this. It's
fully lit. He'd buy like roll your own.
yeah, it's in the film Freaks, isn't it?
Yeah.
And he
He had a
rolls
shave
it.
as well.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
How did he
Do you
have a
think
shave?
he used to do it? He used to get it in his mouth, and I don't know.
Jesus.
It's amazing. Did he have a knob?
I think he did because he had some kids.
What?
Yeah, he had
No.
kids. He was an all right looking fella. He wasn't odd looking. It's just that he
Sorry?
had no. He looked like Samuel L. Jackson. Imagine him with no arms and legs.
Right, that's odd though, isn't it?
Wow.
It's weird.
How do you have
but
kids?
You've got to give it to him. You know, I mean, he's there rolling his own. He's pretty cool looking.
I just want to say to people, it's no. You say it looks cool, to, you know, with no arms, no legs to smoke, but don't forget that smoking can stunt your growth.
But yeah, remember he was on like this circus freak show thing with
Yeah.
like a bearded woman,
Yeah.
right? which isn't really a freak, is it? She could have had a shave. Have a shave, you're not a freak anymore. A bearded woman, compared to a fella who's got no arms and legs, a bearded woman, younger, get out. But
Why is he getting angry? He's getting angry at this fake woman. One with the beard. I love when he goes on those, like, he makes up some, like, scenario and he gets angry at the scenario that he made up. You're not a freak. Get out.
He's got no arms and legs, a bearded woman, younger, get out. But there was like a fella with no bottom half to his body, called Johnny Eck was his name. So, you know, when you're knocking about with that crowd, you're going to get a bit. You're going to get a bit. So, yeah, he had kids and they were all normal kids. They had all the limbs.
Did his wife had arms and legs?
Never saw his wife.
Never saw his wife.
I think
He was probably ashamed of her. She was a bit of a freak.
For someone like him, you'd think he'd just give up, wouldn't you? You'd
Right.
think, forget it. What sort of life is it?
Yeah.
I'm like a Mexican jumping bean. It's not worth living. But he just got on with it. I mean, to have a shave, I don't even bother having a shave some days.
No. Nor did the bearded lady.
No.
Lazy fucking bitch.
So that's why I put him at my number one position.
Have a shave.
It's just amazing, isn't it? The human, you know, how you know, whatever you dealt, some people just get on with it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, the pillow man, or draft excluder, as I prefer to call him.
There you go. Oh. Now, me and Steve are a couple of big shots. We do this for a laugh, but this is Carl Pilkington's only source of income. This is what you do now, isn't it?
This is my full-time job, yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think of that? Is
It
this
depresses me.
Why?
This isn't what I ever wanted. Because I haven't got a purpose, have I? I'm sat here talking about the pillow man. If it weren't for him, I'd have nothing to say. It just depresses me. That I just wish I had a job where I felt like I was needed. And I don't feel needed. It's not a proper job.
We need you.
We
need you for money for old road.
I know, but this isn't. I wanted something that, you know, when you die and that, it's, you know, you get up to the gates, whatever, and they say, "What have you done?" And then I'm looking worried, thinking, "Is the pillow man about?"
Oh my gosh. You know what, Carl? When you get up to heaven, and I hope you do, and I hope that doesn't happen for a long, long time. I hope you live a very, very long life. You have provided so much laughter, so much love for thousands, maybe millions of people all across the world for just being you. So your legacy, Carl, is bringing laughter to all of us and making us happy and putting a smile on our faces. That's your living, long-lasting legacy for Carl. Yes. Well, that is season 1, everybody. Let me know if Carl Pilkington has brought you joy and laughter in your life. Seriously, like Carl Pilkington and Idiot Abroad literally helped me get through 6th grade. I remember when that show came out when I was in 6th grade on Netflix here in the States. And I always put it on whenever I felt like uneasy about school or I was a bit depressed, a bit down, you know, and I just needed a good laugh with Ricky and Carl and Steve. And just amazing people. I'm so glad they did this Ricky Gervais show series. Of course, we'll keep continuing this. We'll do season 2 here soon, which I believe, I'm not sure how many episodes season 2 is, but we'll try and pump these out at bare minimum every other week, so twice a month. I probably can do more because these are super easy to film and make. So yeah, we'll continue doing that. Thank you for making it this far. Feel free to chuck your thoughts in the comment section down below. Let's interact there. Keep it positive, keep it fun, keep it lighthearted. If you are new to this channel and just scrolling by, feel free to subscribe. Bottom right-hand corner. You don't have to. That's not a requirement, but if you want, feel free. Check me out on my socials. At Grant Hakim is the Twitter. At Grant_Hakim is the Instagram and Tickety Talk. If you want to get merch, join the Discord or make a donation. All links in the video description. Also, don't forget my health and wellness podcast, the Moksha Mindset. Link in the video description. Check it out if you want. I just released an episode about tongue scraping if you're interested. Also, thank you to the sponsor, Barvita. Use that code GRANT15, GRANT15 for 15% off your order. And you can use that every single time you purchase from Barvita. Thank you, everyone. We'll see you for Season 2, Episode 1 of The Ricky Gervais Show. This was amazing. I always like to end the videos by saying it's such a crazy world out there. Out there. That's where my window is. I'm sending you all my love, like it says back there, from me to you and to everybody around the world that could use some love. Hope we're doing well. Hope we're doing okay. Hope you have an amazing rest of your day, whatever day it is for you. And I'll speak to you soon. We'll see you next time for some more Ricky Gervais. Bada bing, bada boom.